All right, everyone, let's get ready to fumble. Anyway, this is going to be an unboxing video of two jacks. I won't tell you why there's two. Basically, Harbor Freight didn't send me one, but got there after I sent them an email saying I was counting on the unit because it needs to go with me. And it needs to go with me. See my two heaters, along with another big heater, which I'll have a video unboxing and assembly of those, plus some of that stuff in yellow, which is transmission fluid for a tractor. Be that as it may, I also have some Craftsman wrenches over there, which I won't do a video for. I needed another good set, and you'll see me using them in other videos. But let's start off with that. The two jacks and Pepsi, all of which you'll see is set up here in a garage because I loaded up and I'm going to head north for on Thanksgiving morning, up north to the great state of Tennessee. So let's continue on with the unboxing video. Okay. These are both 20-ton jacks. The first is a Strongway made by, or I bought it at Northern Freight. Excuse me. Number two is a Pittsburgh that I was going to have delivered to me, and they chose not to. And to be honest with Harbor Freight, I got an extra battery, and I needed this, and I ordered a few things from Harbor Freight. The first was the unit there, because it was cheap, 86 bucks I think, with a discount, and also some rags that I'm going to take to Tennessee. New screwdrivers because I go through those pretty quick, and a battery for a ratchet, so I had a pair. But that being said, oh man, okay, there we go. Anyway, that being said, they didn't send it, and they told me that I forget what it was something or other. I responded that I needed because this is what I wanted, so much so I went to Northern and bought that one. And okay, and they had someone drop it off. I don't know if it was long in shipment or not. I frankly don't care, but that's just here or there because I need the unit, at least one of them. And I'll figure out if I'm going to take both there or leave one here so I can change oil in a my neighbor's pickup truck. I'm going to get in the way as I tear this off. Excuse me. And this is coming off, and there's this unit. Okay. So, incoming. The Pittsburgh was packed a little better, but they both have a user's manual. There's one for this one for this one. There's the cover for that. Both units, there's some stuff in here. What do we got? Okay, we got the two rods to pump it up manually. They're both setting vertically, as the picture shows, and there's two different colors. And a lot of these parts, like on a Chevy or GM or Ford or Mercury, they're pretty much standard. So let me get them out of the box and give you a better view of the two. All right. These are the two units unboxed. The packing for the Harbor Freight was a little better, in my humble opinion, than the other unit, but honestly, yeah, I'm gonna break before these do. We got the user's manuals here. Here's one. Okay. Here's the other one. I'm gonna read those tonight because I have nothing to do when it gets past dark. So I'm gonna set them over here on the cart. And looking at these units, this is actually more of a comparison, I'm sorry, was to be the unboxing. But both of these appear to be about the same size. You spin, they adjust, you know, loosey, tighty, tighty, loosey, however that goes. The Northern Tools, they both have notes that say oil these, the pumps, once a month with good lubricant. They have the same size. The Harbor Freight unit, the Pittsburgh, doesn't have the fancy springs. I had to adjust the springs to be in the right spot. Has more metal, has an important note, the same note, just different places, and a larger piece, adapter. Exactly why, I don't know, but they work the same way. There's a button to push to let air in to activate the pump. This one is set for the unit doing it all. They're the same, plastic or whatever, and all metal, no fancy ring on this one, fancy ring on that one. So that's the difference. Now, possibly one quality thing. These are together. I don't want to get them mixed up. The one here with the Northern Tools has a slit down there to capture the basically a little bolt that controls a valve that will allow the pressure to come down. The Pittsburgh doesn't. As I look here trying to see, I feel weld, but there's nothing here that will allow me to latch on to that if that's indeed what the case is. Watching both of these and holding off, off, on, if I had to guess, if I flip this around, that's not right, but but that's what you'd do if you got this, because they didn't finish this out possibly correct. I don't know if I'm getting all this right or not. Interesting. Okay, but the fact is, I'll read up how this is supposed to work. They may have missed a cut, if that's the case, but it really doesn't matter too much. But there's just differences, you know, other than the paint and color. This has a Allen, ooh, boy, interesting on the paint there. An Allen wrench. Did it come off there? Anyway, but it doesn't matter. These will be in the mud to help lift up a tractor. I chose the 20-ton after I saw someone come and change 2 tires on an older tractor from the co-op. Came out there, I think his name was Ray. Did a great job with fancy tools, didn't spin the wheels. They really know what they're doing. And that's part of the reason I got these, not to change tires, but a hydraulic pump that uses pressured air to get it to work, and making life what we would call simpler. So I'll take a look at how these raise and stuff, but for the most part this is an unboxing video. Are they both good? You can see the controls are the same, different size, a few nuts and things are different, but for the most part, there's no choice. They're in all practicality pretty much about the same. Because if you're going to use a 20-ton jack and you're going to pick up a 7,000-pound tractor or part of it, you're well over the margin of anything you need. So which one is better for the application? I don't know. The handles here are a little longer if you're going to carry it. These are a little smaller, but this one here has a filter for air in or out. I don't know, I'll have to use it and see. This one does not. They're the same, but slightly different, I guess is a fumble way of saying it. So anyway, this is going to be my second video on Rumble and my first unboxing. Thank you very much. And give me your opinions or likes or dislikes or rumbles or fumbles or whatever it is. Anyway, I hope this is somewhat informative, and if you have a bunch of old tractors you use because you're cheap, then give me a like and view more of my videos, because I'm into old tractors that are cheap, because I'm not rich. Okay, this isn't bonus footage, but that's a zoom in on the Pittsburgh Harbor Freight. Hold on, I just caught something. Uh-oh! The Harbor Freight has stuff that says avoid danger to suffocation to children. Okay, but it appears to have various O-rings installed where the northern one doesn't. I didn't catch that. Interesting. So the Harbor Freight either has no oil in it and will fail or whatever, or it does, and they're giving you a repair kit, which I wish I had for my 1-ton lift that I got at the farm too. So that's interesting. I just caught that. That's also in the Pittsburgh box. And let me zoom out. Come on over here. And this is the Northern Tools unit, whatever it was called. I don't see the box here. It was called something. And that's the unit that's there. So, and if you look here, that was me poking one of those barrels at it. So I'm not certain exactly just how well they may or not, that could be paint off the black unit, or white or red paint off the jack to the stick. But you know what? In about 3 months in Tennessee, it's going to be rusty if it's not covered in oil or grease. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, thanks again. Have a good night. Bye-bye.